think people deserve to be publicly prosecuted, and
Christians need to stop letting these Bobert Barbie doll empty wannabes turn them all into their personal OnlyFans, drooling over every word they say in an effort to milk every dollar that they can out of you because they feel that you are gullible. The fact that that woman got up and called herself Christian and thought that it would be okay with you all for her to call for the killing of another human being should frighten you as to the state of Christianity. The arc of the universe and society is against you. You've authored the playbook of your own persecution and your own censure and your own destruction. And you think that you all are going to be rescued in the nick of time because Jesus is going to come back. You all worship at the feet of yourselves. You stand and you wage culture wars in the names of your own kingdoms. This has nothing to do with the brown man that you wouldn't even listen to if he came across the border wearing sandals, a pair of ripped up jeans, and a tattered t-shirt. You all need to stop lying to yourself. Time is not going to be in your favor. You have taught decades of children that you all are liars and that you all are self-interested narcissists who worship what you deem to be God and what you're okay with worshiping. And you call whatever brand of Christianity and variant of Christianity, and you and your soothsayers and liars and your prophets and your people willing to spew whatever it takes to keep you all interested, even if they have to rain down from their pulpits hellfire and destruction as they kill, steal, and destroy amongst you as you pay for it. Dollar after dollar, scheme after scheme. Christians got to stand up and learn. No one wants to be associated with you all. They cannot see the good amongst you, and they're deconstructing out of any variant that you've created, because it's not just because of a lackluster inability to rebrand and to be futuristic and to be appealing. Your lack of appeal comes from your hatred. Your lack of appeal comes from your dogma that's dipped in deceit. You all have authored the playbook of your own destruction. You've taught young people how to persecute. You were okay with reprogramming the LGBTQIA, and you taught them that, hey, you can do that for a time and then you can just write history. They're going to be reprogramming you. They're going to be authoring bills and laws against you. There won't be any more tax freedom free from taxes for churches, no matter how good the amount of good that you were doing. Because you all decided, at least the mass among you, to be and do evil for centuries. They're coming for you. And it's gonna be okay that you guys lose any credibility and a voice for generations to come. Because what Christianity must do is go through its own AA. It won't deconstruct. They're fighting it. Being awoke and aware and educated, that's something that they fight too. So what else can you do but take away the voice of Christianity and let generations die out? Read your Bible, Christians. I get blown away every time that you all don't internalize what has gone on between the entity you call your creator and those who marginally or call themselves their adherents. That entity will let them die. Hurry up and die. And it will let them fade from the annals of history. And then it'll just recreate itself. It'll find that one person who will listen. And it will just restart the belief of itself all over again. You all got to read. And you all need to understand, this is why when you have a pastor, a preacher, or you're in a variant that discourages academic study and understanding of the truth and ardently participates in the whitewashing and the rewriting of history instead of recording it accurately, you are participating in you are authoring the playbook of your own destruction and walking yourself down a path towards your own gallows. You all like to scream and role play about persecution. Well, here it's coming. The sins of the father are visited upon the children because that's how life works. That's not a spiritual principle. That's how life works. Look at how you all are suffering from capitalism. Look at how cultural supremacy and narcissism is eating you all alive right now. It wasn't just enough. Y'all didn't say nothing when the black and brown people are being persecuted. When they form the gasoline, when they form that which was the capital of generations, it was okay when they died. It's okay when the school to prison pipeline is littered with the bodies and the souls of black and brown children. You'll just force some more into being. And then you'll kill them on the way there because you won't pay for, I don't know, medical health care, leave for their mothers, food for the children. All of that is going to be visited upon you for generations. The LGBTQI, they're not going to be the group that is going to be persecuted. Y'all are. It's going to be a business deal. Multiple business deal. It's just money. Y'all are okay with capitalism. Y'all are okay with toxic capitalism. Y'all are okay just as long as it doesn't hurt you. That's why I call you narcissists. And I say that your religion is one that is a soft landing pad for narcissism and all manner of evil. Because it is. What you do is you just adjust your Christianity to fold into it an acceptance of or a justification of your evil. Or you just overlook it. You know that sweet baby Jesus, you know that brown man whose religion that you subjugated for the purposes of empire, bent it over the cotton bush of capitalism. Oh yeah, that's going to be turned on you too. And those tents at the borders that you consider so acceptable. You know, all those little brown children wrapped in little tinfoil blankets in dog cages. That was just so okay because those were the takers. Those tents are for you. That is your end. Being a Christian is gonna cost you something and not just 10% of your salary. It is gonna cost you everything. And it is going to cost your children everything. And it is because for centuries, your religion has been so easily utilized to kill, steal, and destroy. I mean, really? The Nazis were Christian? God, take a look at history. Because the arc of it is against you. And these kids are well aware of how easily your religion is utilized. The new Christianity of the future is one that's just going to persecute you and your type. That's what's going to be the mind-blowing aspect of it. There is going to be some kind of digital empire or etc. You know what? This is run long, so I'm going to get off my rant. And I just hope that Christians and Christianity internalize it and that they stand up and roar out against it. Because just because you called yourself Christian for centuries, it doesn't mean that you were. And it doesn't mean that you are. It doesn't mean that there's any type of eternal inheritance for you just because you say, God, forgive me at nighttime and still keep moving forward doing this, living the same way. It just... Rant over. Queen Heretic out. Welcome to Controversial Tuesday.